doing here? Howdy doody. Oh, welcome to my channel. Hang on, I don't know why I'm holding my light up like this. I am a weirdo. Hold up, guys, 1 minute. I was looking at my channel on my TV. If you ain't been informed, Kerry. And it says I've got no views. And then on my tablet, it says I've got 100 and something views. Okay, YouTube does my nutting. Anyway, morning, how you diddly doodling? So if you ain't been before, like I said, I'm Kerry. I'm a psychic intuitive reader, and I give you messages from your angels and mine. And I am dressed. I'm not normally dressed at 7 a.m. in the morning, although the air could do with a bit of a damp down, like, ooh. But it's real weird, apart from these little footballs. So, grab your tea, grab your coffee, grab your dog, grab your neighbour's dog, grab whatever. My dogs are awake, but they're next door in their bedroom. So normally I have 2 cups of coffee and then I take them out. But I've got to start getting in more of a routine. I've been giving you 2 to 3 videos a day, which is good for me. And I promised I would. Right, somebody asked me yesterday on here, I can't remember your name, I'm so sorry. I wrote it down and I lost it. To do you a prayer. So if you don't want this prayer, skip this bit. But I've got a lovely little prayer book and I got it from Amazon and I'm not promoting it. If you want to get it, get it. A lot of my subscribers have got it. It's about £6, something like that. And it's 365 days of prayer for women. But it's not for women. It's just to sell it to women. And it's like a little Bible, yeah? I love it. And it's all leather. I have not used it. Well, I have used it, but I've not used it on here for ages. Because I thought people were getting fed up with it. But I think a lot of you... Like, because you've got the book, you like me reading it. So if you don't like this bit, just skip it for a couple of minutes. But just to say, on the back, it says, don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank him for all that he has done. Amen. So, yeah. So what I normally do is I check. Why did I say check? I normally just do them at random. But, yeah, I'm so sorry if you wanted these. But like the lady, I thought you was a lady, I'm not sure. But like the lady, I like that one, said yesterday, can we have a prayer? Just ask me if I forget, because I do forget sometimes. I'm not a routine reader. I do it as I arrive. So we got a way home. That's what came out. So November the 27th. I can't talk, guys. I haven't had my medication. Like I said, I've had a shower. I've got dressed today because I want to take my dogs out today. And so I'm not with it in the morning, but I normally channel better. So a way home. All things are of God, who has reconciled us to himself through Jesus Christ. And he has given us the ministry of reconciliation. Lord, I know if it were up to you, we would never need to reconcile. I would remain in your light and honour your laws just because I love you. But you give me a choice, and I sometimes choose poorly. I ignore your love and all the wonderful things you brought to my life, and I choose sin. This creates a distance between us, and it's up to me to make it up. Thank you for giving me a way home, because Jesus already paid the price for my sin. I need only admit them to you and ask for your forgiveness, and we are reconciled. The distance is closed and you are close, in Jesus' name. Amen. Now, I'm glad this came up, because I told you yesterday, you're not born with sin. The amount of people in churches that say, oh, you're a sinner, oh, God will strike you down. No, only the bad God in the Bible, which is actually the devil. God is above that God, because there's a God, if you read the book of Enoch and other books. There is someone went mad at me on there about this, and you don't know what you're talking about, mate. And I love it when people have a go at me when I know what I'm talking about. The God in the devil is who took over the world to keep us trapped. So the God in the Bible is not the God that I believe in. The God that I believe in is higher than the one is actually in heaven, yeah? You'll never meet the real God. What God would send you blasphemies and make you feel bad about yourself, make you want to live your whole life in sin just so they can control you. No, God is light. God is beautiful. God loves you. And like I told you before, and I will keep saying it, Jesus was a reflection of God. And then Jesus is a reflection of us, because we are all God. But people get in their egos and think they are a God. So yeah, the God that I believe in is higher than the one that's in the Bible, because that's the one that took over, the real God, and trapped us all here on hell on earth. So yeah, I love that. It's a really, really good prayer. So anyway, I've had my rant. No! I get passionate about these things. You don't know what I know. Sorry, slurping my coffee. I know, it's annoying. Some of you like my blue and pink cards, so I'm going to start doing these in the morning. And I'm not going to do letters this morning. They're there. One, I just don't feel like it, because I don't fancy it. So these are what I made myself. I've got Rain on in the background. You might... Oh, you know what? I love that name, Rain. Oh, I kept singing the song last night, and I blimmin' was going to write it down for you, and I can't remember what it was. It will come to me. I can't remember. It might be someone in Australia. I think your summer's coming, isn't it? Because I kept going, here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. But you might have a Leo in your life. It's alright. Yeah, here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun. I don't know the words. Like I told you, I like to sing, but I can't. Right, I'm going to leave them there. Right, on the split. Oh, I love this, from Spiritual Savage. If you haven't seen him, he's funny. And he's a reader. Someone who brings up who you used to be, they are now who you used to be. So who this person said you were, right, back in the day, probably slagged you off and that. Now they've turned out who they said you were. That's what karma does, guys, and it does. So somebody is who they said you were. That's what happens. I'm getting energy, guys. Angels and ancestors come into my space. Protect me during the reading. In Jesus' name, amen. I do get orbs. If you haven't been before, you will see movement around me. Not all the time, but sometimes. And I am getting energy. So if I itch my nose, like I'm going to now, angels are coming in and say, oh, I knew it. Thank you, angels. Oh, it's like you're on demand now. I knew it. I could feel your little feathers on my nose. Good morning, my angels. Thank you so much for being here. I can feel my head going like this. I always tell you I get little, like my head chakra's tingling. Good morning. I know they're happy with me because I got up and got on here today. Because I promised them last night I would get on here more. I've got to get in my full purpose, and I know my guides are watching me. Thank you. That was beautiful. Because look, oh, here they come. I never end up with no, see, this is why I don't put makeup on, because I itch when my angels come in. Oh, right. So, yeah, this is why they told me yesterday I've got to start getting on here more, because this is my new life and this is your new life. I'm a collective, like, oh, look, angels are it. Angels, I know you're here. This is why I don't wear makeup. Right. So, don't worry about what people said about you. That's the thing. You're not who someone says about you. They've actually turned out like how they said you were. And you're just getting on with your new life. I've got so much activity around me, guys, and I have angels coming to my space with, oh, my head chakra's tingling. I know this is annoying. It's like I feel like I've got like just tingles all over me. Oh, and people go, oh, I bet you're picking, some guy said on it once, oh, look at this bird. She's well off her head. She's definitely on cocaine. I don't even take drugs, mate. Seriously. Because I've got an itchy nose, it doesn't mean anything. It's just energy. God, if you knew how much. Right. Blessings are not money. You're the blessing. And you are. So you're the blessing. So even if you haven't got money, don't worry. Just make out you have. And then you'll get money. So you are the blessing. I love it. I knew I was guided to do these this morning. So angels guide me. I go with my angels and yours, and I go with my intuition. When I talk, normally I am channeling. So I'm a free reader. Whatever I say, it'll resonate in the end. It always does. I don't even know how. No, I don't. Someone's got a partner or a wife or husband, but you're making a big change. Right, so your big change is a really big deal, and it is. So someone, oh, my phone just gone off. That's confirmation. Yeah. Oh, I had so much energy this morning. Someone has a partner. Now, we don't know if this is you that's got a new partner, so we'll have a little look. But you're making a big change. It's a really big deal. You might have a wife or partner coming in that's going to be a very big, well, not wife. You've got to get to know someone soon, unless it's an ex-wife. But you should keep your exes where they are. Exes are exes for a reason. I'm sorry, but they are. I don't believe that God would bring anything back to you that tried to ruin you. Why would he? Does he hate you that much? See, why would he? So I say to you about the God in the Bible. I don't care who I upset, mate. This is laid out there, and I speak how I find, and I speak how I want, and I don't believe that, and I don't, because I know. Right, we have this out for you all the time. So somebody wants you to transform them. Slander's blowing up in this person's face. Now, you might have had an idea this person had a partner. I'm going to go with how I feel. I don't want to, but I've been told to. My head is going crazy. So they have a wife and partner. So somebody could have been like, this could be a wife and husband. This could be someone in a partnership and who slandered you. Now, I didn't want to get into this, but if it comes up, it comes up. Because if people are in this energy thinking about you, it will come up. So slander is blowing up in someone's face. So we started off really good in this read. Now it's all gone tits up. Oh, come on, angels. You come in and look what happens. No, I'm joking. Oh, when are we going to get over this crap? Seriously. You're really talented. They come up the same for you all the time, these cards. Well, I'm going to add to them. Right, angels, come on. Transforming another human is not your job. No, it is not. You can help people, but you can't change them. Can't change anybody. Makes me laugh when people meet you and they want to change and you think, well, you met me as I was. Why do you want to change me? Obviously, the attraction wasn't that great, was it? To start with. Oh, no, we've got Tiny Tears here. Do you remember the Tiny Tears dolls? And they used to give them a bottle of water and they used to cry and wet themselves. This is what we've got, guys. I mean, we've got a little blubberer. And I'm not being horrible, but some people do get in their emotions so much, they just blubber, tell you a sob story, slander people, behind their backs, and that's what this person does. Tells a sob story. I suppose when slander pops up in their face, they don't like it. So the way they get out of it is start crying, start feeling sorry for themselves. Oh, please, pity party. So we've got an emotional trickster here. Somebody who probably puts on the waterworks when they're around you. Now, we don't know who this is. It could be someone who's got a wife or partner. It could be your wife or partner. But we got a little, you don't know what you've done to me. But normally when you get little tiny tears, as I call them, blubbering people, they're normally crying because they don't know what else to do. Because they know they've effed up. So the way they do it is so they know you're an empath. You feel sorry for them. Put on the waterworks. As soon as you see a little teardrop, you're like, oh. So be careful of fake emotional tricksters because that's what this person is. You need to realise that this person is beyond strange. This person's not for you. They're not. This person isn't. This person might be quite small. They might act a lot younger than you, or they just... I think this person wants you just to do all the work because you're making a big change and it's like, it is a big deal for you. But this person's not very happy about this change. And they're not happy about your new life. And they don't like the fact that they probably think that you're getting money, but you're not, you're blessed. And then someone's been slagging you off basically. Now they've ended up just how they said you were. So karma's a C-U-N-T, isn't it? And I don't mean to say that word. I don't like that word. But if you're not going to help raise your children, someone here doesn't help raise their children. They might tell you that they help raise a child, but they don't. So this person might have a child in their life. It doesn't mean they're with the partner. There's a third party in this. Now, it doesn't have to be sexual, and it doesn't. So there's someone in this energy. So it could be a partner, a wife, an ex, someone, a good friend who's like been partnered up with them. But they might even help raise their children, this person. But this person who you're dealing with is very judgmental, or whoever they're with judges you being a parent. You're actually the one who's sitting there doing the parenting. We don't judge people when you're not there, I feel led to say. So this could be someone who is a father or mother to your child. This could be even be a grown-up child. It doesn't have to be like a little one. Right, you're keeping a secret. Now, it's because you're living, and for once in your life, you're not just surviving. So you've obviously been in survival mode for a long time. That's why you're keeping whatever you're doing a secret. So it doesn't mean you're keeping it a secret. I'll reword that. You're keeping this to yourself, mate. And that's the way to do it. Punch and Judy, because I just said that's the way to do it. I heard that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. You two might have been a bit like Punch and Judy. I don't know if you've ever seen Punch and Judy. In England, it used to be an old thing, yeah. They put up a little, what's it called? It's like what you get at the circus. It's like an old set. And then we have puppets in there. One's called Judy. Punch used to punch her all the time. That's why it's called Punch and Judy. And that's how we got away with all that. It was normal to have things like that on TV. Because I could tell you it was stuck in a simulation. They wanted us to grow up to think violence was okay. It was okay to punch Judy in the face, or Judy in the face, in this little show, because that's what it's about. Punch and Judy. It's really weird things we've grown up with. But this person might have even been violent towards you. Because I'm not sitting comfortable with this, and I'm not. Your name might even be Judy, something like that. Yeah, so you might even be keeping this a secret and not telling anyone what happened. Something you've done, because you're living now and you're not surviving, you're keeping it a secret. But that's fine. If you want to keep something to yourself and you feel like you need to, just do that. You don't need to tell everyone all your business anyway. That's the trouble these days. People think they need to tell everybody everything, and you don't. You honestly don't. The less people know, the better. Seriously. And they can't jeopardise nothing for you. They can't... I was going to say record you. Somebody might have recorded you for while you were speaking. Be careful of that. That's happened to me a few times. Yeah, everything you're seeing at the moment, everything that's coming to you, I'm getting energy. Oh, it's really strong this morning. Everything that's coming to you, angels coming. It's coming from source. It's coming from the divine. So you might even, like, everything you see is coming from source, but everything that's being given to you, even if it's through people, the way you're living, people helping you, it's coming from source. So you're very protected. I love that. Yeah, because God's going to lift you. He's going to lift you. You know, the real one. He's going to lift you higher than anything's ever lifted you before. So if you used to be on drugs or you used to be on drink, God's going to lift you higher than any buzz you've had. That is beautiful. You will feel this like a ripple effect from God. You might have even felt it, sorry. Oh, I need my medication. You might have already felt it already. The ripple effect of change. You felt it. Like the weather, you feel that as well. This come up to you before. I feel like if you sit there long enough and say, I want it to rain, I want it to rain, I want it to rain, it would rain. Like the Aborigines do, don't they? And like Indians that do the Indian dance. If I do an Indian rain dance in my kitchen, I can make it rain within 20 minutes. I'm not joking. People think I'm nuts. I don't really care if you think I'm nuts. I've always been like it. I'm really like in tune with the weather because I'm an earth sign as well. And I can talk to the sky. And one time I was sitting outside a little while ago and I felt really alone, like my angels went around me. And I was like, I feel really alone. And this massive light went straight through. And I went, oh, I'm not alone. There was no one else out there. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, don't worry. God, you're so protected. God's going to lift you higher than any drug will. So you might be trying to come off drugs or drink. But everything with you just comes from the same source, and it does. Yeah, look, weather change. So you know, you can feel, I think you can feel it when the weather's going to change. So you're not living now. Sorry, you are living now. You're not living now. You're not just surviving. You might have been in survival mode for quite a long time. Right, angels and ancestors. This is why I don't come on so early. I'm a blooming nightmare, aren't I? But some of you don't mind just seeing me, just to say hello. So, Leo, I told you, not today, but every bloody video I do for you, always get Leo. So you could be Leo or whoever you're dealing with. Well, that's how strong you are. Not that all Leos are strong, because they're not. My son's a Leo. They're very emotional Leos. And I don't mean that to be horrible. But yeah. Oh. Someone don't like not knowing about your life. What are you doing? Who are your friends? Where are you going? What are you saying? Who are you talking to? That's what they feel like. Might be a Leo that's like this, because Leos don't like to have their nose pushed out of joint. Also, Leos, and don't take this offence if you're a Leo, because my son's a Leo. I love Leos. I always had Leo friends. But as I've got older, I've noticed that Leos really do reckon themselves. They do. They think they're better than anyone else, even if they don't mean it. They don't realise they're doing it. My son's like it. Oh, they're always up their own a-hole. But they're normally right about things. Sometimes they're very intelligent because they're very strong and they're very wise. I'm not knocking a Leo. I love a Leo. But you got to knock a Leo down a peg or two sometimes because, they can be so egotistical because they're a lion and they're like king in the jungle. Not in my house, you ain't. You might be king of the swingers. I'm betting someone here might swing because I'm the king of the swingers, oh, the jungle VIP. Dun, 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 and that's what's bothering me. Oh, ooh, ooh. I want to be like you. Ooh, ooh. This is what this person wants to do. They want to talk like you, walk like you. Ooh, you see it's true. Oh, this person, I feel this person might want to be you. This person, if they're a Leo, they like attention. And I'm doing this through getting downloads. This person likes attention. You might get more attention than this person does. And this person, they hate it. They don't like it. They don't like your life, what you're doing. Why have you got more friends than me? Why do people talk to you before me? Because they want to walk like you, talk like you. I'm being serious. Yeah, the king of the swingers. This might be someone who's the king of the swingers and thinks he's the jungle VIP. And I feel like nothing's bothering you at all. We might think he's a big king of the swingers, but he ain't even got much of a thing to swing, I feel. Somebody can't be clear about anything with you. They can't. No. Not at all. This person, sorry, I know this is annoying, but I can't help it. Angels come into throw by your ear because I just get so itchy. Someone can't be clear about anything at all. This person confuses you. They really do. Or this person might just confuse themselves. I feel like this person's head is really up their arse, and I feel like their head's up their own arses, and they really do fancy. Thank you, angels. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm going to have to come off here soon because I'm itching so much. Oh, the energy's so strong today. Thank you, angels. I know you're around me. Oh, I've been having some deep dreams about jumping in the ocean and that, not being able to get out. My hands were tied. Oh, it's really strange. I literally dived in. Someone's dog went in, and I was on this big boat in the middle of the ocean. This might resonate with you. And I'm not a water person. I'm an earth sign. I can swim, but I don't really like water. I'm not too keen on it. I mean, I don't mind the rain. I love the rain. I love having a shower and a bath, but I'm not a swimmer. And so I was on this big boat, and I remember they had windows, and they didn't have windows. Thank you, angels. They were open. So a dog got thrown off, so I just jumped in. But whilst I was sleeping, I must have my legs tucked behind my legs because I do that for comfort. And I went down in the water, and I kept going down and down and down. I thought, oh no, I can't get my hands out from down like that. So as I was going down like a rocket. And then all of a sudden I thought, well, what can I do? Nothing. I'm going down. So all of a sudden my hands got released and I came up to the surface. Then I realised I couldn't get back into the boat. And I was like, no, don't know where the dog went. And I was thinking, I'm stuck here. How am I going to get out of this ocean? All I heard was, what, you want to climb back in there where you was a prisoner? You want to climb back into that boat where you didn't like it? It was cold in there. There was no windows. You didn't like it anyway, so why are you trying to climb back in? It's what I could hear. Why are you trying to climb back in that boat? Swim to the shore, Kerry. Swim. And I thought, I ain't going to make it. And I thought, I'm going to have to. And I swam to the shore. And that was a sign for me to say, you need to jump and go deeper. You need to go a lot deeper. So this will resonate with you. And it was like, you need to jump in that big wide water. Like, you don't know how deep it's going to be. You don't know how deep you can go. But you need to jump in. Just jump in. And that's that. And why would you want to go back to that prison? That's what I felt like it was, like a prison. So, yeah, they're the kind of dreams I have. But I do share them with you because normally they do resonate. So, anyway, I do veer off, I'm sorry. Somebody, they want society to be separated from the divine contact that you have. So someone might not have liked you being in society. This person might not mix with society very well. And this person could be separated from divine contact themselves because they don't believe in it. Right, this person, now this is abandonment. This is someone who abandons you. Or this is what they do. They do self-abandonment. True love does not mean self-abandonment. This person might like you to be in a bit of a cage. I'm sorry to say this, but they do. They want you trapped. They want you indoors, or they want you in your head. This person doesn't like it. Love is not to trap you. And I feel I'm getting very like holding myself because I get trauma with this. I don't like it. I've been in a cage all my life, and I'm still in the cage a little bit, but the door's open. But I was the same when I was in my head. The door was open. My front door was open, but my brain, I was locked in my head, and I thought it was true love waiting for someone that would never come back to me, and they never did. Only when they wanted a bit of you-know-what, and that's all I was good for. So be careful. It's not true love. So no one should want you to self-abandon yourself, because somebody's abandoned themselves or been abandoned. They want you to abandon yourself. So what they're going to tell you, you can't have them friends. You can't go there. You can't talk to them. You can't have your car. Why don't you have my car? Then you can pick me up from work. Control. And then you're thinking, oh, I can come and pick you up from work. That'd be nice. Yeah, and then every day you won't be able to do what you want to do because you know you've got to pick that person up at 5 o'clock. So you're going to be then in a routine of doing as you're told. And I'm just saying this freestyle speaking because I feel this is what's happened to you, and I'm not sitting comfortable with this. I'm like this. I'm not comfortable. So somebody wants you separated from society. Somebody wants you not living, just surviving. What a horrible, horrible human being to want that on you. And I don't like this energy. Yeah, because you chose yourself over them, yeah? You chose yourself over them now, and you don't normally do that. To choose yourself over them is hard, as that's what you have always done. So this person might feel like, but you've always chose me. You always self-sabotage yourself for me. I want you there. I want you in there. You do that. This person likes to confuse you as well, and I don't like it, and I don't. Someone hates not knowing what you're doing. I mean hates, and hate's a big word for me. I can't sit still. It's really horrible. Yeah, be careful, because this person doesn't like it that you chose yourself. I feel you've never chose yourself over this person. Oh, I don't like this energy, and I don't. No. Rewind this to that prayer. You're finding your way back home. Not to this idiot. You're finding your way back home to, yeah, look, confirmation. Thank you, angels. You're finding your way back home to who you are. Home, here, back to you, who you are. You might not have even known who you were. You've probably been so separated from society, you probably didn't. Because you were so trapped in a bloody cage. That's horrible. No, not having this anymore. We're not. So I'm feeling this could be a Leo, because that's the only sign we've had come out. Or you're dealing with a Leo. Or you have Leo placements. But I know people do like the old star signs. Did you know that you're someone's hero? I knew this. It comes up for you every day. You're the wind beneath someone's wings, or you could be. I love that. Just be someone's hero. Do you know whose hero you want to be? You want to be your own bloody hero. Your hero. Don't worry about being someone else's hero. Be your hero. Told you before, no one's coming to save you. That's the most not heartless, but the most horrible thing I ever heard in my life when someone went to me, what, do you think someone's going to come and save you, Kerry? And I was like, you don't understand. Someone will come there, someone out there for me. No one was coming to save me, because see this little blonde bird here? I had to save myself, mate. No one's coming to save you. You have to save yourself. No one's coming to save this person either. Guess what? They have to save themselves. This person finds being in a commitment gives them strength. They ain't got none without it. That's what I just heard. Look, my angels are around me. I won't lie to you guys. Phone's gone off again. They're narcissists. This is a narcissist. So I've just got a message through the narcissist hunting grounds. So why would that come up on my phone as a notification just as I'm doing this for you? And that's a message on my phone. Enlightenment. And Joe, I just heard in my head entitlement. So it said enlightenment. I think you're more enlightened that this person's very entitled. Phone's gone off again. With enlightenment, there is no separation. We realise that we are one with the divine. You are not separated from the divine. You are not on your own. There's a difference between being on your own and being lonely. Now, I'm alone, but I'm not lonely because I've learnt to love myself. And I'm my own best friend. And I've got more enlightenment now from the universe that I am okay on my own. Now, when I saw enlightenment, I did see entitlement. So somebody's very entitled to you. Because you're the light. That's why. This person knows, look, you're grounded. And you could be an earth sign. You're as strong as that tree. I want to say oak tree. Yeah, focus on the things you value now. Value yourself. You're going to be doing a lot of studying. You're going to let love show you how to learn from each other. So that could be friends, family, yourself. It's not all about love. I know they love a bit of love on tarot, but it's not all about love. It's all about love. It's not all about, sorry, I'll rephrase that. It's not all about relationships. It's not. I'm on here to tell you how to value yourself, to get yourself fixed. So then if you want a relationship, then you'll be ready without the baggage. I don't want anyone to go in a relationship here if you've got baggage. Right, so you might be studying, you might be learning something new. You might be like thinking, oh, I'm going to go and learn something new. I might want to study a new language or study how to do this or whatever the case may be, you're going to learn from this. I feel you're going to learn from this. Yeah, you're accepting this. Be prepared to accept what fate has in store for you. And you know why? Because you're going to learn something. And someone's got a lot of admiration for you. It's time to think about everything like you appreciate about yourself or everything you appreciate about your partner, whatever the case may be. I think you're going to accept things now that you appreciate yourself, you value yourself. You know that you're one with the divine, and that's all that matters. And I'm Nina Wee. I'm not going to lie. The universe is guiding you towards that special someone. Just let everything take its course. So in due time, the universe will guide you to somebody that will admire you, who will value you, will accept you for who you are, and probably will help you be closer to the divine. I feel you might meet someone that's actually more like you. Yeah, avoid the trap of mistaking fantasy for a real soul connection. I think someone around you might not be the real deal. And you might have been trapped in this illusion for quite some time. I feel like you've come out of this illusion and you're looking into it like, wow, this just an illusion.